show for my most recent album that just came out at the end of May. It's called Head High. I'm super, super proud of it. I love all the songs on there, and I wanted to do a show commemorating it. Oh, I hear it. Yeah! Let's go!
Yeah, no, massively. Yeah, no, yeah. He was really smart. I mean, I was in the class above him, but you know, he was extremely smart, really talented.
Okay. He's also very handsome too. Have you seen him?
You know, he's definitely has a lot of ideas about things. He's definitely knowledgeable about a lot of things, especially what he's interested in. You know, because
What do I think of Chris Casey?
Yeah.
So, only one word. Aura.
Chris Casey, like what, like you seen how he proceeds everything and plans everything. What's it like doing that for him?
He has a vision. I think that working with him was very informative in how I should go if I were to ever film another music video with someone. That he has a vision and he wants to stick to it, and he lays out like everything, and he's also a creative person. Like I wouldn't have thought of like ways to shoot this or props that he brought in, or like for example, like the cow killer video that we shot. It was it took a lot of processing. We had to get permission to use a farm here in Statesboro. We're 20 minutes away in Statesboro, and I think he just goes up and over with the work he puts in.
He reached a very specific audience that definitely drew a lot of people in. I think he did a great job with that song, and definitely with all his social media, he did a great job managing that as well. I love the song. It's so catchy.
It's very good. It's just the right amount of political, but like it's super catchy. It's really good.
Like before the pop-up, he was doing steady with his social media. Recording. Alright, here we go. Can I get your name and introduction here?
Yeah, my name is Christopher Thomas, aka Chris Casey, I guess. Yeah. We were on the phone with each other, and this was before like either of us could drive or like anything like that. And we wrote a song together, rewrote like a little rap over like a J. Cole like type beat that we got off of YouTube. Wrote it in maybe like an hour, and then that was kind of like the jumping off point for me. Like I just kind of like started writing my own stuff to like other people's instrumentals, and then eventually I learned how to produce, and like I just kept doing it. So yeah.
That eventually added to your...
Honestly, I mean, I just kind of trust my own ideas, because like it's hard to, I don't know, there's like not really any way to, you just kind of have to do what you think is cool and like just kind of put a lot of effort into it. I will say, I mean, there have been times where I like try to like sit down and be like, okay, what would look cool to me? Like if I was just like scrolling on whatever, I'm like, I see a short music video or like an artist, like I'm trying to be like, what would make me like stop and like want to like look into it? And I think like the music itself is definitely a big part of it, but I just kind of like trust my ideas for the visuals, and it's like, okay, the last thing I did was for Head in the Dirt, like the big box with the grass, like
that was
yeah. So it's just like I do. It's in my closet. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Just like trusting the idea and like figuring out like, okay, how can I make that happen and will it look cool? So I don't know. Just kind of, I guess, literally, it's kind of corny, but just like be yourself, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. and I'm on the pavement. Everyone's inside, but in the meantime,
I would say his patience.
his
patience.
Yes, I'm sure y'all assume tonight our hero is just simply wasted. I never knew a good time was this contagious and left you dehydrated. I'm washing away.
Chris Casey is single, ladies.
Thank you, thank you.
He does the same amount of work per content, no matter how many views he gets, and that's the only way to be successful.
Okay, it's 3 a.m. on the